Hello friends, so this is my review on Zadan's L85 mod. It's going to be structured a little bit differently. I actually have a script, so hopefully I don't screw up too much. But the first clip I'm going to show you is actually going to be a comparison of Zadan's to the G36E. But before I get into that, I want to talk about the stats. If you want to know how I got these stats, private message me. So, damage is 45, that is the same as the G36 and AK-74M Gold, medium 3-hit kill, whatever. Portability is 70, this is one of my favorite parts about the gun. 70 points of portability is very high. It's the highest for any assault rifle in the game, on par with Baron's M416 CQB and Captain Sousa's Parafoul. That's 4 points more than the regular M416 CQB, which used to be the highest in the game. Rate of fire is 74, that's on par with the original L85 series and all the M4s, all that series, very high. Accuracy is 85, that is dead smack between the M4 series at 80 and the G36 series at 90. Recoil is a stat that I'm throwing out because it's just, Nexon can't get it right, because apparently a P90 has more recoil than an AK-47. So, yeah, it comes more down to how you can control the gun itself and recoil pattern and spread size. So, without further ado, let's get into those first clips. Here's the reticle size comparison between the L85 and a G36. On the G36, it's the same as regular G36, just more ammo and more portability. So, yep, you can see Zadan's is significantly smaller, which means those first 6 or 7 shots before it starts getting really big really fast, those are just really tight, and you'll hit your target. Sea walking and crouching, Zadan's is smaller with both, which means when you're scoped in, if you're crouched or sea walking, you will have tighter spread than what a G36 would give you. Accuracy, Zadan's clearly has lower accuracy, but when you crouch, they have the same, if not close enough, accuracy, so that the pixels on the screen appear the same. Then lastly, a spread test. Do that right here. If I don't die. And then very lastly is about where the bullet goes. So it actually goes slightly below, I wish I could get it to stop moving, but it actually goes slightly below the, oh look at that, the crosshair on that, which is very interesting and I actually found very annoying. Okay, now on to the actual review. So, I'm going to start by talking about pros and cons, because I guess it's a little bit more straight to the point. So first of all, first pro would be burst mode. I absolutely love 3-hit kill guns with burst mode. The AUG-A1 Black, the AK-103, those are absolutely terrific because burst mode allows for guns to be effective at a range that many guns aren't. And it's kind of like the, I don't know, it's hard to tell because it's just a video game, but like the 70-foot range where you don't want to really scope in and you don't really want to just shoot full auto or anything like that. And then again, burst mode, I mean, walk around with it all day and you'll have really high accuracy, really high, really high hit accuracy. It'll just make you a more deadly player. Especially since you can bunny hop with burst mode on and it still retains a pretty tight reticle size. Second thing is recoil pattern, so as you guys just saw from that multi, go ahead and rewatch it if you want. This thing has a terrific recoil pattern. The first 6 or 7 shots, albeit it's only 6 or 7, they don't make that reticle like go up at all. So it's really good for full autoing those first few shots. And I do have a good clip of it somewhere, of me basically full autoing 4 shots, landing 2 and BSing some guy, and then he QQ'd, and it was funny. So yeah, that makes it really good at kind of medium range. And then the last thing, which is accuracy. Yeah, no, overall this is just a very balanced gun. Its accuracy is, even though it has lower accuracy than a G36, when you move while scoped in or sea walking, it has tighter spread than a G36. And to me, I feel that more than the 5-point discrepancy between the two. So that's one of the big things I really like about this gun. Cons, first thing is the scope's not centered. That really bothers me with zoomed in scopes. Part of the reason, basically the only sniper scope assault rifle that I can use effectively anymore is the XM8. XM8 and M417 SB, because both of those scopes are centered. Yeah, unfortunately this one isn't. And the other thing about this scope, and this is just a personal preference, I know there will be people who are going to say, oh no, I love the L85 scope. To me, that big black triangle at the top is very annoying. Right below, I mean, because your bullets basically, when you're sea walking or strafing or anything, your bullets will basically go inside of that black area where you cannot see what you're shooting at. So those people who complain about a big dot size, try an L85 scope, because it's basically a giant black dot. Again, that's just a personal preference. Maybe some of you guys like it. When I first, on ManPhalanges, when I first used the Zadans, I used it a lot, and I really liked it. And yeah, that was a nice slowdown because it was actually a bit of a twitch, and it was funny. The last thing is damage. I'll get into this in a little bit, because I have a good clip of it. Sorry, I was muting my headphones. Good clip of it doing some pretty good damage. So right here, though, you guys will see the great spread right after I kill this idiot. Okay, right here. That was 2 hits. So that's what it looked like from his view. That part I just showed you, that was the regular speed part. And I literally just walked up those stairs, shot 4 rounds, and 2 of them hit. So accuracy like that is great. Okay, here's the damage. So there you guys go, that's 2 hits. And then I walked away. One was like a leg shot, the other one was a chest shot. And then watch this. 1, 2, 3. So that was actually 5 hits. That 5th one was probably just a slow reg. But regardless, I got a lot of hits on a light vester. Sure, one of those hits was a leg hit, but the other ones were all chest hits, which, if you guys know, if you get hit, a really good solid hit in the chest with a G36 with a light vest, you'll get knocked down to like 57, 58 HP. Yeah, so that clearly didn't work on him. Okay, so that's it for the pros and the cons. Now I'm going to go over a little bit more specific what I personally think about the gun. I kind of hinted on this earlier. It is a very balanced assault rifle in, not like, oh, balanced overpowered sense, but I mean balanced as in, I would take this into no backpack games all day long, because it covers close, medium, and long range perfectly. Close range has a ridiculous rate of fire, ridiculous damage per second, and great centralized spread that I love and I'm so used to with assault rifles that I use at close range, like Captain Sousa's Parafal and the Baron's M416 CQB. Those both have very central spread. Medium range has that super tight reticle that is even smaller than like a fully customized SOP mod or M4A1 or M416. It is smaller than those. And then on top of that, it has burst mode. And then lastly, long range. Again, tight spread when you're sea walking. And yeah, it's just overall a gorgeous gun at all those ranges. So my final conclusion, and this is going to go a little past the video, but yes, I would say this gun is better than a G36. However, and I'd also say that it's better than my Autumn G36, which is a great gun as well. However, I'm not going to be renewing this gun simply because I have the Autumn Perm, and yeah, it's better, but marginally. And there's some days where the L85, especially when I'm recording, I just can't use it effectively. But on the other hand, there's days where I can't use the Autumn as effectively either. So, yeah, in conclusion, it's a great gun. I highly recommend it. Noob friendly, no. But if you're a person who likes to tap and burst, then this gun is definitely the gun for you. So, thank you guys for watching. and please leave a comment as to what you thought about the video. Thanks for watching.